All right, let's get to work on removing an edge. So let's define our method over here. Call it, shocker, remove edge, and it accepts 2 vertices. And then all that we need to do is, let's start with the first one. We're going to need to reassign this .adjacency list v1 to be everything it already is minus v2. So I'm just going to use the built-in filter in JavaScript adjacency list of v1.filter, and then I'll just call this v, doesn't matter, and we'll filter where v is not equal to v2, which now I'm looking at v, v1, v2. Maybe to make it clearer, I'll call this vertex 1 and vertex 2. Just a moment to update this. Okay. So we're just saying, take the current adjacency list of vertex 1, filter it, keep everything where it is not equal to vertex 2. Okay, and then I'm just going to duplicate this and alter it slightly so it's vertex 2 that we're updating, and we're comparing it to vertex 1. There's other ways of doing this, of course, but let's test this out. So I will quickly update this. Okay, so now I added 2 edges in. Let's just look at the adjacency list. Here's what we have. Aspen connected to Dallas, Dallas connected to Aspen, and then the Tokyo and Dallas connection. Okay, so let's do a g.remove edge from, let's say we're getting rid of the flight from Dallas to Aspen, or from Aspen to Dallas. Let's look at our adjacency list now, and we can see there's no connection now between Aspen, there's nothing in that array, and in Dallas, there's no trace of Aspen. Let's do it one more time for Dallas and Tokyo. And we look at G, everything is empty now. Like most of these methods, we could break it pretty easily. If I tried to do a remove edge from LA to SF, for example, there is no vertex called LA or SF, so we get an error because filter doesn't work on undefined. That's okay. I said, pretty explicitly that we're not going to care about that for these videos. We're just working on the fundamentals of our graph. And that's all there is to removing an edge. Next up, our last sort of basic piece is removing a vertex, and then we'll get to traversal and searching and that sort of thing.